Hey Cozy Crew, I'm Ame, and today we're decorating my house in Coral Island. I am 2 years into this farm and somehow still living in squalor, so grab your hot drink, get comfy, and relax while I do the heavy lifting for this little yap and decorate session. I'm not gonna lie, I am not in love with our Coral Island house decorating furniture options. I feel like so much of it is only geared towards like island decor. Like, I really want more, I don't know, like some cottagey or witchy feels. I went ahead with more of a goth kind of feel at this point because I don't really see things I want. I want darker colors, not so many bright color palettes, and I do love the turquoise greens, and so that's where I kind of headed. I went with like whatever blacks I could find, and there wasn't a lot of those, and then whatever kind of greens, and how could I pull this into something a little more cohesive. There is like a whole Halloween line, and I do have a lot of the Halloween line, but it's so cartoony to me. It feels cheap and cheesy and not quite the idea of what I would like. So I do struggle with that. I hope that they will release some more furniture palettes eventually. But for now, in the end, I'm satisfied with what I end up with. It's just, I still would like it to be different. So of course, I had to start with trying to clear out everything that I had. Another gripe I have, and this, I promise I won't be negative the rest of the time, is like the flooring and the wallpaper and how many pieces I have to buy. I actually didn't buy enough and had to make a second trip back to the store to buy some because like that little itty bitty hallway wall and floor are their own piece. I hate it. Yeah, so I did have to make a couple of trips to the store to like get stuff because I didn't have everything I needed, and it is what it is. It comes together in the end, but I just didn't realize what I was getting myself into. I do love though that as you're decorating in the game, it pauses. I would like to find a mod to pause time so I could decorate outside and not lose like a ton of time, because this is my 100 days save file, and I have now spent 200 days in it, more than 200. I've spent 2 years in it. I really want to decorate the outside, but I'm one of those people that I would like time to pause as I decorate it, and I haven't found any way to do that yet. So it's really, I really like the idea that the time pauses when I'm in decor mode inside, and I can kind of putz around and I can fiddle with things and I'm not feeling rushed. So if you know of a mod that will pause time like that, I would love to know, just so I can decorate the outside without really worrying. I go into these things with kind of a general idea of what I would like to see, but I also don't have like a full step-by-step picture. So sometimes I'll lay something down, and you can see it even in this. I'll lay it down and I'm like, well, that's kind of what I want, but maybe if I turn it, and that's how I feel like most people design and decorate is we put it down. Does it look good? Do we take it away? And there is the whole option of decorating everything and then hitting the undo button in some games. I know a lot of people in Disney Dreamlight Valley, that's how they do their videos. You do the whole decoration, and then you record as you hit the undo button, and then when you put the footage into your editing, you like flip it and you play it the other way, so then it looks like all these items are being placed down. That just seems like a lot of extra work to me. Because when I'm done with the build, I want those things to still be there, right? So I don't know in like Disney Dreamlight Valley, when they do that and they hit the undo button until it's completely empty, do they then go back and hit the redo button a million times? How do they do that? So I don't know. I just feel like I prefer the raw edited, like you can see my thought process, you can see me try different things and move different things around. It just shows, I think, a little bit more of like my creativity, like the actual thought process behind it, and not just like, oh, it's so perfect, I put everything where it is, and then that's where it goes, you know? But maybe I waste a little more time. I don't know. There's like, where is the time different? Because I take my time and I move and I delete and I put down and I delete and whatever, where their recording is pushing undo. So what's the time difference, you know? I don't know. It's an interesting idea, but I think I'm gonna stick to more of the raw experience. Anyways, I've been working on the living room for quite a bit now. This was my bedroom, and I was thinking I was going to put like another bedroom upstairs, and then I was just like, you know, I think I would like a separation between a kitchen, a dining room, and a living room, and then the upstairs will be my bedroom. I don't remember if I have any more expansions to the house available to me. If I do, I'll probably do like a guest bedroom / gaming room, because we do have a gaming setup in the game now too I would like to use, but I just don't know where I would put it currently. So if there's still an expansion, that's probably what I will do next. For the next 100 days, the 2-year video, I'm editing it. I'm working on it. My hope is to have it out this month. It takes a lot of work for those, I'm not gonna lie. But for the year 3, I think my goal is to like really make the house pretty, get all of the upgrades done on, and then I really want to make the farm look really good and pretty, and then like just wrapping up stuff. I don't want to give everything away. I don't want to give everything away that you're gonna see in year 2, but there's a lot of wrap up stuff that needs to happen in year 3. And then honestly, I think as far as this save goes, my 100-day year 1, year 2, year 3 will probably end with year 3, because I can't imagine there's anything else for me to do. However, I kind of want to do another run that's more of a friends to lovers type run, where I'm like wooing people more regularly and doing a better job at like maintaining relationships, because I really don't feel like I hit that well in this save. That once I've completed like a save with the museum and everything else, maybe I don't need to do that in every save afterwards. It might work out better for me to like ignore some of those kinds of things and just focus on friendships and romance, because I want to know what these people have to say. So we might try to do some kind of romance run. It's on my list. It's on my list of like things to do, especially with the most recent update to Coral Island has expanded the dialogue for relationships, and I really want to explore all of that. But back to decorating, I'd love to know like what of the, we have like sets, we have like catalog sets in the furniture. Which ones do you guys like the most out of what's available to us? I have kind of mixed and matched some of the sets. I think what I put in the bedroom is pretty close to what they use in the catalog set. It's like a red set, and I'm not a really big red and gold fan. I actually really like the green that I have down in the living room, but there wasn't a bed that matched that, and so I wanted a lavish kind of princessy bed, and I felt like this was the only way I could do that. So I'd love to know like what sets in the furniture store do you guys really like? Yeah, let me know down below. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And yeah, there's my spiel. There's the spiel. I am trying to do more of these decorating type videos. My goal is for us to have a decorating video once a week in some kind of cozy game, as well as a decorating stream. I do live stream on YouTube and Twitch and Kick, but I'm here on YouTube. If you're here on YouTube, stick to YouTube, you know? I prefer YouTube, honestly, at this point. So, on Mondays and Thursdays, I live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern, and trying to remember. I believe it is Monday streams are just general let's plays in a cozy game, and Thursday streams are decorating streams. We just worked on like my storage island in Disney Dreamlight Valley, and we also worked on decorating a space for Mulan's house. So those are just some general ideas of what you're gonna find in a live stream. And then let's plays are gonna be stuff like I just lost my entire Switch, and so my entire Animal Crossing island from COVID and beyond is gone. So it's time to restart. I'm not emotional, you're emotional. So stuff like that. We're just gonna hang out and chill and yap and play a cozy game, you know? And then I also have members streams. The member streams are on the first Saturday of the month, so we actually just had one yesterday. And member streams are at 7 a.m. Eastern because that's what works for me. And we look at cozy games with the lens of, can I use this in 100 days video? So we played a little bit of Amber Isle. I think it's a good candidate for 100 days video. Yesterday we played a little bit of Ritual of Raven, and I actually didn't get a good enough view of it. We made it to day 5, I think. I actually didn't get a good enough view to say, like, is this a candidate or not? So that's the kind of idea, is it helps me to get a good picture of what's in these games. Because sometimes I'll get into a cozy game thinking I can do 100 days, and it's like a 15-day run, and that's the end of the game, right? I'm like, oh, we can't actually turn this into something. Or I'll get into the game, and I realize, like, each day takes an hour. Generally, my 100 days videos take about 50 hours of filming. That's why it takes so long for me to edit them. So to have every day be an hour long, it's just not sustainable for me. That's kind of the stuff we're feeling out. And then members get a little bit of an option to maybe guide what game they would like to see me play. So if you're interested in that, there's the memberships down below. And then actually it looks like I'm pretty close to done with this build. I did spend a pretty penny on all of this stuff, like over 200,000 gold or something like that. I spent a ton. I did kind of make a little craft niche. That was my thought in the kitchen over here. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I finally feel like I am coming into a home every night instead of just like this like run to a bed, go to sleep, ignore the way the house looks feeling. Like, this looks like a complete home, and come on, my little character deserves a nice peaceful place to sleep. And that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down below what your thoughts are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.